finally, after a very long time, we get something for the Dragon Ball Super manga. Now, keep in mind, this isn't teasing the next chapter or anything. It potentially could. Who knows, right? I don't know what Toyotaro is currently cooking right now. He's been on a very long hiatus. Probably the longest hiatus that I've seen for, Dragon Ball in a very long time, right? But yeah, the manga still has not returned, but we did get something pretty big and pretty brand new in this official artwork, okay? So this is an alternate cover for, I believe, volume 19, okay? This is the one that has, I think it's like Goku holding Goten, you have Gohan on the side, and then Chi-Chi, and then on the reflection, it shows, Goku's or Kakarot's family, like, Bardock, Gine, Raditz, and stuff. This is basically the same thing. I think there was a back cover that had Gohan's family. So there's an alternate one now with Vegeta, which is really cool. Now, the biggest thing that caught people's eye is not only the addition of Tarbell, which is Vegeta's brother. Since when have we seen this dude? Like, dude, Yo Son Goku and his friends returned, what was that, like 2008 or something? So that's like 20 plus years ago, bro. Maybe not even. I don't even know, dude. It's almost 20 years ago. I can't do math. But the biggest thing is Vegeta's mom. Wow. Girl got Mike Wazowski'd on this shit, dog. So, yeah, I'm gonna be real. When I first saw this was a huge reveal, guys. I know it's not really a reveal because you can't see her face, but the fact that you're even seeing anything, the existence of her, is huge. Like, you actually see her outfit. You see kind of a first look at her hair, in a sense, right? And kind of what she's wearing, and it's cool, dude. It really is. So I do want to go over some fan art later on in the video, but I want to talk about all the information and news that kind of came out. So here are the alternate covers here. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these up so that we can see everything a little bit better. It's beautiful, man. Like, Toyotaro's always cooking. These are all kind of like, in a sense, like copy-paste version of each of the families, just, with the respective families of Vegeta, Goku, and Gohan. And they all look great. So you got Vegeta holding Bola, you got Trunks on the side. Now, keep in mind, this is, where we're currently at in the manga, right? Where, Trunks is grown, he's a teen, right? And then Bulma, shout out to Bulma rocking the fit. Look at the fit, bro. It looks so good. So there's another look at the reflection of them on Planet Vegeta. It's cool, dude. It's really, really cool. So again, this replaces this version of the manga cover, which it's exactly the same for Goku's family, right? I saw some people saying why they did Goten dirty. He's not grown or whatever. Like, keep in mind, this cover is supposed to be just like everything before the time skip where they grow up, okay? They're just doing it for Vegeta so that, it'll make sense, because Bola has to be a little bit older so that they can recreate it like this, right? And then there's the one with Gohan and everything, and it's got Goku's family down there. It's cool, man. It's cute, and it's nice to see all these in like the best colors and everything for volume 19. If I were to get one, honestly, I would get the Vegeta one, because that one's just so cool. Like, seeing Vegeta's mom is insane, right? So let's kind of get a better look at Vegeta's mom. My head might be covering a bit of this, but you can see she's got the, I don't know what they call it. I think it's like the wolf cut or something in terms of her hairstyle that she has, which is kind of a surprise. Like, I wasn't really expecting it to look like that. Not that I was expecting it to look like Vegeta's hair or anything. That actually would have been cool. But I think there's been a lot of fan art out there where Vegeta's mom has very, very crazy spiky hair, but her hair doesn't really look all that crazy. It looks pretty, tame, right? For a Saiyan. And to me, she kind of like, this might be crazy to say, she kind of looked like the Z version of Broly. as ridiculous as that might sound, I mean, her outfit, everything she's wearing, she has the like the tiara crown type thing with the gem in the middle. You can see that her tail is wrapped around. You can see that there is, another like belt jewelry type shit. She kind of has, I mean, I made the connection earlier on Twitter it kind of reminds me of what Zelda wears, you know, which makes sense, you know, royal family type shit. You know, you got the cloth with the logo, the Vegeta like insignia and shit. She's got the like gold band around her like thigh or whatever, and then she has like the, I guess, like braces on her arms or like the gauntlets or whatever. Yeah, it looks like Broly. It really does. In terms of like his design, it's like a fusion between the Z version of Broly and the DBS version of Broly. Okay, which is kind of cool. But yeah, we have no idea what her face looks like. We still don't know like what her full, you know, hairstyle looks like or whatever. But this is huge, man. It really is to see. Keep in mind, we've never seen Vegeta's mom. We didn't even really get a mention of her as far as I can remember from anything. I mean, there might be some material out there from Toriyama where like maybe it's briefly mentioned for like a second. I mean, we all know that he has to have a mom, right? So we know that Vegeta had a mom, but just never saw her. So here's the most interesting thing, okay? Because this is an actual comment from Toyotaro, who did the art on this, right? I won't reveal anything, but check out Bulma's reflection. I can't say who I have no idea who it is. Had to sidestep this one character, but the idea for the composition came to me suddenly. So that's very interesting what he's saying there, okay? Because I don't know how much control he has over creating things right now for the manga. Again, there's this expectation that since Toriyama passed, that there would be, you know, more stuff from Toyotaro, that more flexibility and freedom for him to kind of, you know, do what he wants to do. I'm wondering if they kind of just like came to him and was like, hey, why don't you do a design for Vegeta's mom? Because again, I don't remember Toriyama ever showing any design or anything for her, right? We've seen King Vegeta, we've seen Tarble, right? And that's it. Those are the only, you know, people related to Vegeta's past in terms of his family that we've seen. Never saw his mom, right? So I'm just wondering if they just wanted him to try to make something up here, kind of like maybe on the spot, and then they'll eventually build off that. Because he said, I had to sidestep this one character, but the idea for that composition came to me suddenly, okay? So, I mean, obviously they had to, like, you know, approve it and be like, hey, you know, we're going to actually release this, because they know how significant this is for a manga, right? For the manga over anything, not even an anime or like a video game or anything. Like, this is as close to canon as you get, right? So they obviously would need him to make a design that they are, you know, good with, right? And what I mean by that is like Shueisha and Capsule Corporation Tokyo and all those motherfuckers up there, the higher ups who are like, okay, we need to make sure that this is all what we want, and all this, all those old bitches, right? Yeah, so I think he cooked. I think it looks really cool so far. And I know, again, people are going to be like, well, like, what are you talking about? He cooked. Like, we don't see anything. It's like, dog, we don't see her face. And I know that's a big, important part. But, like, again, you're seeing so much of something that never existed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're actually getting, like, at least 50% of her design right here, right? Maybe even a little bit more, okay? Like, the main thing is just, like, her face and, like, kind of her torso. And that's it. But we can see she's got the traditional, like, Saiyan armor at the top. You can see it from the shoulder pad shit or whatever. Some people, oh my god, one thing I will say, some people kept saying, I guess they were under the illusion that Bulma's shoe was the shoe that she was wearing, which obviously would make zero sense. This is a reflection. You would see the soles of her shoe, not the fucking top. So I thought that was so funny. I was astonished by the amount of people that thought that she was rocking the fucking Deku shoes, bro. Like, I was like, dog, what are we talking about? So funny, bro. But yeah, shout out to Carthu, because he brought something up that obviously everybody's been thinking about for years, right? Maybe I'm crazy, but the only reason to drop this art now with a tease of Vegeta's mom is because we're getting a Vegeta solo story in Universe 6 on Planet Sadala, right? I don't think that's crazy at all. That's, again, something that we've wanted, we've asked for. It's been teased, right? In the anime. I don't know if it was in the manga or not, but I mean, it's been teased many times, like between the discussion with Vegeta and Kaba. And, you know, we've seen other Saiyans. We've seen Planet Sadala on Universe 6, right? So it's like, wouldn't it make sense for Vegeta to go back there out of any character, Vegeta to return to that planet, right? Which is, I mean, it's Universe 6's version, but it's still Sadala / Vegeta in a sense, right? Like, I don't know what he would really do there. Like, I don't know. I can't think of, like, exactly what the plot would be. Would it be connected to the Black Frieza stuff? I think that could work quite well. Maybe Black Frieza, maybe the whole Frieza shit, maybe he's just still a salty-ass bitch, and to get back at Goku and Vegeta for all the shit that he went through, he's gonna blow up the other planet, right? Because that's who blew that planet up. It was Frieza, you know what I mean? So it's like, that would be a crazy story. Again, this is why I don't write Dragon Ball. I don't make Dragon Ball stories up or anything. I'm gonna leave that to the people that, you know what they're doing. But the idea that story, right, is something that a lot of us want told, okay? And just to go over some of the fan art and cool stuff, right, because there's just so much of it that was out there. Credits to everybody. I'll link them all down below, all the people that we go over, because there's been so many cool fan arts to give you guys kind of an idea of what she could look like. Because, like, this one right here by Billy here had me fucking shit my ass how awesome that is. Like, it's a quick art, and it's exactly what I would imagine she looks like, right? A lot of the Saiyans, right? Or I don't want to say a lot of the Saiyans, but like pretty much all the women, Saiyan women, they all have the very sharp eyes, right? The like almond-shaped kind of sharp eyes, even in Universe 6, right? So yeah, that would make sense. I saw some people like, oh, I don't want her to look like Chi-Chi or Bulma, where they had like the more, rounded eyes or whatever. And it's like, no, Saiyans, they don't have that. For whatever reason, when they go Super Saiyan, they have that. That's weird. That didn't make any sense to me. But yeah, this is exactly how I would imagine it. She looks really cool. The hairstyle, again, very similar to like Broly, the Z version of Broly. So yeah, I think it would work quite well. It's still pretty spiky, right? But it's unique, right? It's unique for this character, for her specifically, because, Gine, her hair, it works out for Goku's mom, right? Like, I could imagine for the hairstyle that Gine has, that works out. But like with this, I would have never guessed that this is, a character related to Vegeta, like Vegeta's mom. The only thing that I see is the face. Like the face, that looks like a Vegeta face right there. Like very serious and shit. But it's like, he's a carbon copy of his dad. So it's like, did her genes even try? So let's keep going on here because we have a lot of other really fucking awesome art. Like, shout-outs to Addy here, dog. My God, look at this, dude. Look at this. That's hot as fuck, bro. That's so fire. And I like that they put the thing on her thigh, like the fucking, what is it? That, it's like a gold brace thing. Whatever that accessory is. They put it on her arms as well. So that's pretty cool, too. Again, you got the gemstones and everything. The like tiara, crown thing, or whatever around her head, or headband thing. That's cool. We'll go over a couple more here because some of my favorite people that I follow. Queen Vegeta here from Obiora, the GOAT. Again, another really, really nice art. Getting that, I guess that the like extra cloth tunic thing that she has with like the white on the edges. That's really cool, dude. Like these look so cool, man. I can't wait to see if we ever get to see what she looks like, if there's ever a flashback or something. I saw some people be like, oh, he's gonna wish him back. I was like, Vegeta don't give a fuck about that. He ain't, none of them are gonna be wishing back these characters. Like that's not what, that would make no sense, right? I don't know why people always want that. Like, oh, they're gonna wish back Bardock and King Vegeta and Planet Vegeta. Like, why? Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, this one is so funny. Shoutouts to Willie. And leave no survivors. Get their ass. And it's shit Mike Wazowski her as well, even in the fan art. So yeah, really cool stuff there. Shoutouts to Louie here, Clifford. We'd all love to have a story centered around Vegeta, so something like this would be so fucking cool, man. Like, really, I genuinely would watch the shit out of this or read the shit out of this. I don't even if it's like a side story, like a spin-off thing, like give it to me, man. I don't care. I don't care. Anything that's on Vegeta's life or giving us more Vegeta, right, is always good. Because Vegeta, he gets sidelined too often. You know, Goku, the main character, even Gohan gets more main character status than Vegeta does at times, right? So it would be nice to get a story centered around him. And it would have to be related to Planet Sadala, right? That's the only like modern direction that they could really go with, specifically focusing on Vegeta. And it's like, that doesn't mean that Goku's just gonna not be there or anything like that. Like, you know, bring Goku and Broly around, right? Bring them along. Again, if this is connected with Black Frieza and stuff, this could make for a really cool fucking story. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Let me know down in the comments what you think this story would be like, right? How would you write this, right? What direction could they go? Because again, nothing on the manga. Everything is back. Like I say, we are so back with Dragon Ball, and we really are, but there's one puzzle piece that is missing to complete this, and that is the most important one, and that's the manga. Without the continuation of the manga, right, we're not really, I mean, we can always get new stories and stuff, but we're not getting stories from the man himself right now, which is Toyotaro. Drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell. I'll keep you guys updated and posted with more Dragon Ball Super stuff if we get any more. But this is huge, man. And even though this might be a little crumb to some of y'all, this shit is huge for me, and I'm excited about it.